What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 11 of the No Man's Sky walkthrough in normal mode. In this episode, we are looking for Artemis amidst the stars. We're going to go ahead and look for our position and kind of continue on from there. Get a chance to see what was to the left of us, and it might have been a good hauler. So we're looking for that red icon that's right above us, and the arrow is pointing towards that planet. So just go ahead and head towards it. Oh, that's perfect. Is that the trading outpost? At this point, make sure you're pretty good on fuel. So we're good on launch thruster fuel, and pulse engine fuel is alright. At any point, if you feel like you're out of that stuff, make sure you double check on it before you take off. Or else you're going to have to scrounge around the planet and kind of make the stuff yourself, like we've been doing. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Oh, hello there. So if you spot any of these, let's see, this one's A class. It's only 3 million. We'll get into buying ships in another episode, but for now we're just going to stick to the storyline. I need to talk to this guy. As they approach the life form, their beak begins to click, exchange gas issuing forth. It is unclear if Artemis translator is working. It's the dude waving in the corner. Life form shakes their head, disappointed in me. I try to resist smelling their gas, but the odor permeates my exosuit vents, even my life support system. I'm filled with an overwhelming desire to purchase things. Wow. You just imagine spraying that? Just buy this. Resist offering units. Offer units for information. Yeah, well, it's spend. Offer units to the Gek. Repeating my request for information. The guest smiles. The gas receding. They appear to have found the entire exchange amusing. In exchange for this amusement, they offer to decode the star chart for free. Strange behavior for first greeting. Friend. Trade Federation pleased to establish new customer. Friend, please pass me the data for the examination. Ask the life form to decode the star chart and provide a route to Artemis's location. Sorry. Your data appears to be fabricated, friend, or possibly corrupted. No such location exists. Ask if they made a mistake. The Gek is offended by the suggestion that they made a mistake. They say they will give me a low rating on the Trade Federation database for my impertinence. I apologize and leave. Wow. Alright, so at this point we gotta go back to space, contact Artemis, and Artemis is not gonna be too happy with us. Life support's at 50%. Make sure when you get out of the ship, if it's at that point, go ahead and get some oxygen or some life support gel, which is more handy than just a straight oxygen unless you have it. There you are. I found high ground. I think when you arrive, I'll fire my multi-tool into the air to mark my location. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? I tell Artemis the locals could not decipher their star chart. The alien even went so far as to claim those stars did not exist. It's impossible. I can't have traveled that far from charted space. You found my ship. Just asking how I got there instead of upsetting them. As I speak, the line begins to crackle with interference. Artemis looks up at the stars in panic. The stars, they've altered since I've made the chart. Blink down in a... How's this possible? What's happening to me? I need to get out of here. I need to... It is quiet at first, but it is there, unmistakable, growing steadily louder with each passing moment. The sound beneath their... I'm gonna say the sound beneath their wings. That made no sense. A sound beneath their words. A sound as if glass could scream. I try to comfort Artemis, but my words feel strangely hollow. I can do nothing. Artemis speaks to me again. I discovered the glyphs for a portal, traveler, a gateway between worlds. I thought it would lead me to another of our kind, but now I don't even know if the voice was real. Excuse me. The pathway collapsed while I was still inside. I found this place in darkness. I thought perhaps it was a planet. I was so wrong. I can see their faces. There's seeds of glass within there. They're gone. My data fragmented in the... I just wanted to discover worlds. I wanted to find other travelers. I didn't. 16. Warn your face. Oh, I'm sorry. Warn? I thought it said warm. 16. Warn your face. Please, not yet. I'm not. The signal cuts off as it crackles into oblivion. I hear a name to the static. Apollo. A frequency for Apollo has been added to my Hollow Terminus contacts. Alright, we gotta go see Apollo. Big news of Artemis. Signal lost to Nada. Alright, so yeah, we're going to be coming to this place a few times. If you can see that holler over there, that actually looks pretty good. So as I mentioned earlier, if you keep seeing Nada during the storyline, he's going to keep giving you Quicksilver. I mentioned the portal. I told Nada how we failed to understand Artemis' location. I explained their strange messages, Apollo. And the portal glyphs, Nada pauses. Their lights blink as they process this information. Artemis slips between worlds into the data fall. Our home lives in these spaces, but these holes are stable, small. Nada is worried, traveler. Cracks between the iterations should not widen. It will not help us. Artemis entity still does not remember Nada. This is a puzzle, a trap, or a tragedy. Apollo entity is unknown to Nada, more puzzling still. If Traveler entity is curious, Nada has advice. The rampant crimson in the work of Atlas falsity. Other Korvax say deity, Nada knows better. Atlas false entity hunts Nada, but Traveler may seek them out, draw them away. Also, you get nanites, but most importantly, the Quicksilver. Oh, I was just reading the bottom. I apologize. Let's head back to the ship. I don't think we don't really need to talk to Polo about anything just yet. You can, if you want to. So it's again going over the black holes and Atlas stations. If we're wanting to go to that, just go straight to your log. Go back to the main mission up here. Go in the machine. So you have to locate a Hollow Terminus. It's going to do that for us. All we have to do is just go to the location when we get back out of the anomaly. So once we're out, go ahead and scan. And you can see there's a Hollow Terminus already found for us. We're going to locate its position in just a second. So there's the arrow. It's pointing where? There. So at this point, if you want to do this, go ahead and look around for that tower if you don't want to search. So there is actually a manufacturing base like right here. That's not what we're looking for. If you don't mind searching for it, just go ahead and land. What's that over there? Oh, it's another facility. Yeah, just go ahead and land. And oh, it's right there. See, it actually isn't too far away from us, so you could just immediately go to it instead of going over to where the marker was at. Just need to look around for a bit, that's all. Head straight up, just like usual. When we talk to Artemis, we're going to talk to Apollo. Yeah, I was just saying Apollo. It's Apollo. Alright, we finally made it. Terminus activated, multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication across long distances. We need to tune to Apollo. Get a little closer to this guy. The transmission is silent. The stranger just stares at me. Just stare at them back. Identify yourself or I end this call. You're a friend of Artemis's. No, you're not. Yeah, let's just ask why. You can choose either one, it's fine. Why do you use that word at all, friend? It's just a label. A pretense to make you feel better about being alone. Yeah, Apollo lays it on pretty strong. He's just direct. Why are you contacting me anyway? Is Artemis behind this? I haven't changed my mind. I don't care about their weird dreams. I'll meet if I'm paid to meet. Even this conversation is just a waste of valuable time. Tell Apollo that Artemis is in trouble. Oh, I gotta yawn, I'm sorry. You can read the rest. Apollo's demeanor changes. They appear uncomfortable at the news. Send me your data logs. Let me see this for myself. Apollo studies the log, pausing and replying to the various segments of static and distortions. They turn to me with a glow of excitement. These noises, they sound just like the echoes of Sentinel events. You've seen them before, of course. Drones that appear from nowhere if you interfere with their precious planets. But this data is distorted, inverted. There's a lot to gain if we can figure out how the Sentinels appear so quickly, and the portals, perhaps they're the key. I mean, you can argue with them about the concern of Artemis, but for the sake of the walkthrough, we're just going to go right through it. So what do you say? Do you want to work together on this? Be partners? Partners. If you're going to work with me, we need to expand your base of operations. I'll send you to a contact of mine. They'll supply you with what you need. Just remember to be polite. As the hologram recedes, Apollo's head turns to the side ever so slightly, as if sighing saddened. So he cares, or it cares, I should say. Or perhaps it was nothing, a ghost in the machine. This contact is outside local system, consult galaxy map. Alright, so we're going to take the short way down. Hop off here, you make sure you use your jetpack, or else if you jump straight down, you will take a lot of damage, or you just die. Up we go. At this point, head to your star map, and we'll go from there. Alright, looks like the person we're looking for is actually in the next system not too far away from us. Make sure that your hyperdrive fuel is maybe a quarter to 3/4 to half to maybe full. Any one of those would be fine. Just make sure you can make this small jump over. It's only 13 light years, but still, it's going to be the closest star. So go ahead and transfer over there. Alright, when you're in the next system, if you do need a place to save, I recommend going to the space station first to see what they have or to offer, so that way you're anchored here if anything happens. If you do die, you go directly to your ship and you'll be directly anchored to this system rather than going to the next one, or the one you were previously at. But there's also autosave and manual save. If you manually saved before this, you should be fine. Since you auto-saved, I think before this, it'll just pick you back to the planet where the holo communication was at. You have to do the sequence all over again. You should be fine before then. Jump in, jump out. Go ahead and take off again. If you want to explore the space station, see what they have in terms of the multi-tools and some of the trade items you can get for your suit, you can go ahead and do that already. In the next episode, we're going to take a break from the storyline and then kind of go over upgrades and how to make your suit a little bit better. It's not needed at this point, but it does make things a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and follow that marker. It's actually through the station on the other side. Wait. Oh, it actually needs us to go into the station. Alright, so this is where we go ahead and see the client at any time. If you want to go ahead and see any of the multi-tools you can purchase, what's going on. You can kind of look at it, compare it to the one you currently have. If you do have the units, go ahead and buy it. If not, this is kind of the idea of the kind of multi-tool that you're looking for. You're looking for the bigger ones that would look like it takes 2 hands to hold, because you'll get 23 slots whether or not it's C class, B class, A class, or the most popular one, S class, which is the best, which will get you about 23 to 24 slots, which is going to fill your inventory for your multi-tool. Just heading over to here so we can go ahead and see the client about getting the base of operations we need. Please open. Oh, there you go. You just have to walk forward. And it's this Corvax over here. Lifeform, you arrived later than anticipated. Data has been obtained, exchanged, utilized. New tools await you as instructed. Corvax has plans to update both base and exosuit. Where is your base sited? What sort of hazard protection meets your needs? Not gonna lie, you can just pick any one you want, or just go with toxic protection. Excellent choice, Interloper. It's kind of weird hearing a Corvax say that, but leave here at once and expand your base. It may prove a mighty stronghold as you explore the universe. Grah. So you'll see we're getting blueprints for the HABs, and also for an exocraft. Alright, journey milestone completed. Not alone, met 10 aliens. What's up? So generally, you're going to see a Corvax, a Viking, and a Gek at your base pretty soon as you build it. Okay, you can just walk through the doors. They're automatic. You don't have to open them or charge them or anything. So with that said, in the next episode, we're going to head out and start building a base. The first mission for the next one will be to actually put a base computer down like we did before, and then start building your HABs. After you build your HABs, you're going to be building your stations for your employees. They're going to work for you, and then we're going to finish up the story from there. This is Azarath, and I'll see you in the next episode.